Hey YouTube, I wanted to give a quick update on my 1 year and 2 weeks on T. I've just been super crazy busy with school and I started a new job for the summer, so I haven't really had a chance to update the last couple of weeks. I apologize. Let's see. Facial hair grows in really well. My sideburns and my goatee area right here on the bottom of my chin grows in really well. I do get some filling in down here a little bit more now than I did in the beginning. My sideburns and this chin area started filling in really well about 3 or 4 months into it, I want to say. I completely shaved all my facial hair off a couple weeks ago. This is where it's at. This doesn't connect. Some bald spots right here. This doesn't fill in very thick. You can kind of see it. My sideburns, as it fills in, it gets darker and darker. Here kind of is where it's at. It's kind of where it usually is. My mustache, I shaved it off about 6 months in, and it has never really been the same since, so it takes a while for it to even grow back as well. My hairline did go back a little bit, that I noticed in my 12-month mark Instagram pic that I posted from, let's see, 2005. I posted a picture where you could see more of my hairline, and then I posted another picture of my 1 year mark where you could see my hairline, and it has gone back. That's not very much. This area here is squared off a lot more than it was in my previous pictures. So if you guys have me on Instagram or you don't have me on Instagram, go check it out. I always do my 1 month comparisons. I don't know if I'll continue to do it as much, being 1 year, because I know a lot of changes I've noticed so far, and that I've seen from other people, is that their biggest differences come within the first year. Then it slowly just kind of fills in from there. I don't know what'll happen with me, so we'll see. I'll see what happens and kind of how I feel about it. If I end up growing like a beard, then I will kind of keep you updated on stuff. I now understand why my brother and my other guys do not shave all the time. It's a pain in the ass. And that's why I haven't shaved in 2 weeks. But it happens. Let's see. In January, I had met Aiden from 0.5cc. Super cool guy. Also met his wife. Way down to earth people. I love talking to them both. We've kept in contact, here and there. Since meeting each other, they moved from Oregon. Well, not from Oregon. They moved from New York to Oregon, so I gave them a place to stay at my house. It was super wild and crazy, something new I never thought I'd ever do. But it happened. Super awesome. In celebration of me hopefully getting top surgery this summer, I did buy a tank top, so this is what it looks like. Boom. Not too bad. I still have my binder so you can see it more if I lift up my arms, kind of thing, but it's actually not too noticeable from the front, kind of from the back as well. But hopefully I won't have to wear this thing for much longer. This is kind of what I look like at the moment. My arms have always been kind of big, but they are a lot more solid on the top and the bottom. I've been working out the last 4 weeks. I got super busy with my new work schedule, trying to manage 2 jobs and school, so it's like I have 3 jobs at the moment. So this is what I look like. Looking pretty good. Hopefully I'm going to bulk up some more. That's my main goal now. That I've been on T for 1 year. I wanted to kind of just do cardio, not really lift, and see what T would do within the first year to me. About a body fat distribution. I was really chubby. I also have like a video of how chubby I used to be, and I have thinned out quite a bit. I kind of still have a round butt, but not as much as it was, so that's always good. I do have a lot of pictures on my Instagram, and on Tumblr, so I'll put those down below once I get all the names and stuff like that, but I will put them down below so you guys can check it out. Other than that, my voice hasn't changed, I don't think, within the last few months or so. maybe a little bit here and there, but I think it's pretty much set on where it's at right now for the moment. It might change, obviously, within the next year. That'll just have to play, but it's been about the same since. I'll try and do a voice comparison when I get a new laptop and stuff like that, which will hopefully be this weekend or sometime within the next couple of weeks. I also plan on doing pictures as well on here, so that'll be up and coming as soon as I get my new laptop as well. Let's see, other things. I have noticed, like, mentally that I'm just more happy with my body, with how I look. I mean, I was pretty confident to begin with anyway, but it's gotten a lot more. I've gotten a lot more confident. Girls still scare, women still scare the shit out of me, and it's that whole fear of rejection, but some of my friends have been encouraging me to kind of get over it. They're like, it's going to happen regardless if you're expecting it or not, so just kind of toss the coin out there and see what happens. And another reason why I don't is that just being in grad school is a lot of work. So between my friends, my family, my dogs, and just time for me and now my 2 jobs, I just don't really have the time to date. So unless I find somebody that's really cool and kind of doing the same thing I'm doing where there's not a lot of time, so when we have time it'll be totally kosher, or we can just hang out and study together, that kind of thing. We'll see what happens in the next year, I guess. Yeah, but like mental noting is I've just gotten way more comfortable with my body, with the way that I look, with just everything. And people have noticed it too. People comment on it, things like that. So that's really cool. And I didn't really think about it, but I have noticed, over the last year that I have gotten more comfortable with the way that my body is, the way that it looks, the way that I feel in it. So hopefully nothing but more good things will come. I am hopefully going to go to a consultation for top surgery during spring break. It's from a doctor in Utah, which I'll post a whole video in and of itself on that and that process. So in case anyone wants the information anytime sooner than I can get the video up, just hit me up. And I think right now that's about it. I'm kind of just enjoying the sunshine. It's starting to get cloudy and windy outside, so I was going to do my video outside, but unfortunately it got too crappy outside, but it happens. I live in Idaho. What can I say? Outside of that, if I notice any other changes or any more mental part of it, I will definitely hit you guys up. Body hair wise, I guess I'm going to talk about body hair. I had a lot of body hair. It was just blonde, and so now it's getting darker. It is filling in more than what it was. I get more hair here on like the insides of my arms, like right here, than I had before. Right there, you can't see that, sorry. More up top here is kind of a little bit fuzzy now. You can kind of see a little bit. My leg hair, I haven't really taken a lot of pictures of my leg hair just because it's leg hair, and whatever. It has been filling in more and more and more when I do let it out, especially the tops of my legs. I still shave my legs every great once in a while. I feel like shaving. I still shave my armpits, and I think it's mostly because I like working out, so I want to see the definition, so the hair kind of covers up the definition. I have a little bit of back hair, chest hair, filling in more and more. I did have a happy trail, that's filling in more. Tops up here, I'm getting some body hair up here, and kind of coming down into this area. But it's not a lot, so I'm assuming that will probably fill in as well within the next year, and probably going forward forever. But the men in my family on both sides are not very hairy, so what I'm probably guessing, it's not going to fill in probably much more than what it already is, except for maybe on my belly. That seems to be like the noticeable where people in my family have a lot of hairs just on their belly, but chest and back, bald pretty much, except for like a little bit of fuzziness, and that's kind of how I am right now, so I think that's probably how it's going to stay. And outside of that, I think that's about it. Way more photos, as I said, is on my Instagram, so I will get that out there. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will be posting in a couple of weeks during spring break on my top surgery stuff and what's going on with that. And hopefully getting everything situated out with my driver's license. And I'll go over kind of some of my views and why I'm doing what I'm doing and things like that with my driver's license and my name and stuff like that, because that's come up with some people. So, outside of that, I will talk to you guys all later. Have a good day.